SOC 2 compliance has become a must-have for startups handling sensitive data. It's about demonstrating trust, security, and reliability to customers, investors, and partners. In 2025, a solid SOC 2 report can open doors to bigger contracts, funding opportunities, and long-term growth. The key is approaching it the right way from the start. What is SOC 2? SOC 2 is an auditing framework developed by the AICPA that evaluates how well your organization protects customer data. It's based on 5 trust services criteria: security, availability, processing integrity, confidentiality, and privacy. Security is always required, while the others depend on your business model and customer expectations. Startups in sectors like fintech and healthcare often include confidentiality and privacy because regulations demand it. Meanwhile, SaaS companies with uptime commitments may need availability controls. One of the biggest questions startups have is when to start SOC 2. The best time is before a major deal or investment opportunity requires it. Large enterprise clients typically won't onboard vendors that don't meet strict security standards. If your product is gaining traction in the B2B space, chances are SOC 2 will come up in sales conversations sooner than you expect. Planning ahead avoids last-minute compliance scrambles that can delay contracts. The typical timeline for SOC 2 readiness is 3 to 6 months, but that depends on whether you already have strong security practices in place. To streamline SOC 2, many startups turn to compliance automation platforms like Centraleyes. These tools connect to your systems, monitor security controls, and generate reports that simplify the audit process. They can save time, but they're not a silver bullet. A compliance platform can tell you if employees have MFA enabled, but it won't fix gaps in your security culture. Auditors still look at your policies, risk assessments, and incident response plans. Choosing the right SOC 2 auditor is just as important as preparing well. Not all audit firms carry the same weight in the industry. Larger clients and investors tend to trust reports from firms like Shellman, A-Line, and Coalfire because they have a reputation for thorough, high-quality audits. Some lower-cost auditors may issue SOC 2 reports, but if their name doesn't hold weight with enterprise buyers, you might need to redo the audit with a more recognized firm. It's worth considering this when budgeting for SOC 2 compliance. Beyond just the audit, many startups are now expected to show cyber insurance coverage alongside their SOC 2 report. In 2025, insurers are taking a deeper look at how companies manage security risks before issuing policies. Startups with strong security programs often qualify for better coverage and lower premiums. This means having endpoint protection, access controls, and a well-documented incident response plan can offer financial benefits beyond compliance. Looking ahead, it's clear that companies that invest in strong security foundations early will be better positioned to navigate future regulations and customer expectations. Startups that take a proactive, security-first approach will stand out, gain competitive advantages, and unlock new opportunities in an increasingly risk-conscious market.